guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all well. Thank you so much for being here. So today I'm going to be testing out a brand new foundation that I've not tried before, that I got kindly gifted from Max Factor. So please stay tuned if you want to know my true honest thoughts about this foundation. So firstly, I'm going to just remove any foundation that I have on already. I've done the nursery run this morning, so I have been out and about, and I did pop on the ELF CC cream. So if you haven't already watched my full face of ELF, then please head over and check it out. It was really fun and I was so impressed by the product. So if you haven't tried any ELF, or you're interested in having a little look, then pop over and check out my other video. And then I'm going to go in and prep my skin as I usually would, so I'm able to give you a really good review and first thoughts on this product. I'm going to be using this one from La Roche-Posay. I love this moisturiser, it is so good. So I'm just going to prep my skin with that one, and then pop on a SPF primer from ELF, a 30 primer. Just pop that all over. The Miracle Pure foundation. They've sent me two colours. I'll just shake them up. I'm going to swatch them for you for colour. So it comes with like a little pipette on it. So this is the first one. This is 60 to 80. This one's 80 to 85. And that's the medium one. Okay, and then they sent me a little card with some information on, so I was just gonna let you know like some of the claims that this foundation has. A 2-in-1 serum foundation and instantly evens skin tone, brightens the skin after 28 days, while providing a naturally perfecting coverage. Powered by a reset complex of 2% niacinamide visible, to give you the best skin from the inside out. It instantly evens skin tone and brightens the look of skin after 28 days, and it has a satin matte finish. That is what it claims to be. So let's give it a go and see what our first thoughts are. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of that lighter colour onto the back of my hand, 5p piece size, and then I'm going to go in with my MAC brush, like a nice fluffy brush, and I'm going to dip it into the bristles and start at the centre of my face, spreading that product out. Well, my first thing I can notice is the smell. It smells so nice. It smells like perfume. It smells lovely. Really clean and like perfumey. It's nice. Coverage wise, I like how it's going on. It is drying down quite quickly to a matte finish. And I would say it's got off the bat like a medium coverage, but it's perfecting my skin really well, and it's going on and blending really nicely. Like, it's not hard to blend out. Okay, I'm going to go in with a little bit more to see how it builds, if you wanted slightly more of a full coverage. So I'm going to go in with like another kind of layer and see how that builds. I would say when it first goes on it looks quite satin, but then as soon as it starts to dry, it does dry down like to nearly like a full matte on myself. But then I have quite normal skin, so depending on your skin type, it might sit differently. If you have like more oily skin, it might look a little bit more radiant when it goes on, and also depending on what you've popped underneath. If you were quite like an oily girl and you wanted to look slightly more matte, I do think you would enjoy this product without the right prep underneath. I'm not sure if more drier skins would enjoy this finish as much, unless you were to put down quite a lot of sort of hydrating products underneath. But I don't think I'd need to powder anything. I'd literally just wear it as is. Maybe add a little bit more of like a glowy primer or a lot more skincare underneath. But colour wise, do you know what? In the bottle I was actually quite worried that this was going to look a little bit too dark, but as you can see, it's actually going on really nice. I could build the coverage really easily with that on. Like, it goes on top of itself really nicely. It doesn't like go patchy, even though it's dried down quite matte. It hasn't moved when I've done like the second layer. But yeah, right, let me go in and do a little bit of concealer, 24-hour concealer in shade 327, just to brighten my under eyes. I do feel like I need a bit of a lift with this shade being a bit darker. I definitely want to kind of like bring like a brightness back to the centre of my skin. That out. I'm going to bring a little bit more life back into it with like a dewy hydrating setting spray, and I think it'll give it enough luminosity. But I didn't want to do so much underneath and not give you like a true like first impressions. I wanted to give you like a true first impressions without putting too many lotions and potions underneath that may adjust the way it's gone on, so that way I can give you like a really honest review on how this foundation actually sits and works. Obviously everyone's skin is different, so you know, like it might dry down slightly more matte for me, but it might not for you. So if you are interested, then do give it a go. And it retails at $15.99 and it's available at Boots and Superdry. I think the only thing that probably lets it down is the shade range. I mean, 9 colours these days isn't that much, and they've kind of obviously like grouped the colours into, you know, sections, so maybe finding your colour might be quite tricky. I have lots of testers, so go in, test it, try and find some sort of natural light if you can by a window, and give it a good swatch, and maybe even try it on your skin to see what the colour sits like. Because if I was to have bought that and got it home, I would actually have been like, that's going to be too dark for me, freaked out. But now I tried it on my skin, I'm actually pleasantly surprised that that would be fine if I was to wear it in a slightly different way to like categorise the shades that I've not seen before, like 80 to 85 medium. But yeah, I'm going to go in with a little bit of the Pink Honey cream bronzer. I'm just going to move my headband back a bit on top so it looks quite like, so I try and get as much like dewiness as possible. Peach Sugar made by Mitchell liquid blush on the apples. Tap that one. Oh, that looks so pretty. Okay, cool, and then I'm just going to pop a little bit of a setting spray on now, like a nice dewy one, the wee Sherry. But you know what, I am seriously impressed by this foundation. I need to obviously test how it's going to wear on my skin, because that is a huge thing. I wouldn't say it feels like a serum foundation. I feel like it did feel more like a foundation than a serum foundation. But all in all, I enjoyed it and I loved how it went on. It was buildable, it looks nice and flawless on my skin, it also feels really lightweight. So yeah, I'm actually really impressed by this Max Factor, and if you're interested and you like the way it looks, then maybe go treat yourself. So this is the finished skin. I hope you guys have enjoyed my review. Let me know in the comments below if you've tried this product, or if you're going to go and grab it, or if there's anything else from Max Factor that you think I should try. Yeah, let me know if there's something out there that I need and I am missing out on. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you so much again for tuning in and being with me here. I really do appreciate you, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye!